guys, remember this? I honestly do not remember whose live or group we did this for. It is a glue book, so to speak, that we were making together. And as you can see, I didn't get very far. I found it in my stuff as I was going through my stuff to get rid of, keep, put on Etsy, and so forth. So, I might as well finish what pages are in here, and who knows, I may just, since I've got these rings, I may just add some more to it in 2021 and see how fat I can make it. That all depends, because I already have some other journals made up. Okay, coffee has to stay here. I have nowhere to set it right now because I've been working, and that is my goal for now, is use up the scraps and bits and bobs that are laying here on my desk. Ta-da! So let me move some junk out of the way here, and let's get started. I'm doing the pages here. Okay, I've been working, and you'll see a video probably before this one, of Miss Amy's papers. So this is what I cut off of the file folder to make my book cover. And since I am using this chipboard, I'm going to go with the wet glue, the art glitter glue stuff that this bottle hates. Absolutely hates it. Just hates it. So, that piece there. Put this piece over here. And let's see. Whoa, Kathy, whoa. Put this one across the bottom. Will it fit? I hope so. I'm going to have to do some trimming on it, but it's okay. For now, it's going down. So what are you all working on? Has everybody finished all their holiday decorating and so forth? I'm not doing decorating. I did some at the RV, but not a lot. As you know, we're out in the woods for me to recover, and I come home on the days that I have doctor's appointments and such, or Mr. Pete has a doctor's appointment. And usually we'll spend a night or two when we come home. You know, give us time to see the boys and dust and vacuum and so forth around here. I'm always amazed at the things that settle on me in the house while we're gone. It's like, good Lord, why do any of us even have any hair on our heads with all this stuff laying on the ground? And dust, oh my heavens, dust. Yeah, this is a Christmas page, but it's going on there. So what other scraps do I have, or bits and bobs do I have? I have a jar full of these things I'll probably never use. So I'm going to look through here at ones I know I absolutely will not use. And they are going to become part of this. There we go. That works. Put this little piece right here. And guys, I'm going to have a couple of videos go up Christmas. I don't know if this one is going to go up before Christmas, so might be a moot point telling you. But it's just like little videos with music. If you're home alone on Christmas, you know, just give them a watch, and hopefully it would cheer you a bit. I was alone for 15 years before I got married this time. I enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed it. Um, I married early. I was like 18 the first time, so it didn't work, and I had to start life that I was supposed to have and go to school and all that stuff. But I've just been with somebody forever. And now, after 15 years, I'm married again and with somebody. So, I know what it's like to be alone at Christmas. And I know a lot of people struggle with the aloneness and being sad and all. But you know what? There are so many out there that are in the same boat. So, some of you need to get together that are by yourselves and set up a holiday online communication or hangout or whatever together. And then you're not lonely. You're not alone. You have somebody to talk to on the holidays. Everybody can plan what they want to cook and what time they want to eat, and sit down together online. You can do Facebook Lives and do them private, so it's just you guys there. You can do StreamYards and do it private, so it's just you guys there. Only the people you invite are in it. And I didn't never have the social media that I have now. Back then, didn't even know about most of it. But there's some options for you not to be alone on the holidays. If you're only going to make yourself a bologna sandwich and a plate of chips, you have somebody to sit down and eat it with and talk to while you're eating. And don't sit around and talk about how miserable and lonely you are, but laugh, joke, talk about what you've watched on YouTube, sharing people that others may not know about, and say, well, they do this, this, and this, and I'm really interested in it. And just open yourself up to a whole new possibility of not being lonely anymore. You can set up alternatives to not being lonely, and it doesn't take rocket science to do it. You're here, you're online anyway. You have made friends online. With COVID especially, families aren't visiting each other this year, most part. I'm seeing my boys. I don't care. I'm seeing my boys. Well, I do care, but, we're all negative, so we know we're safe. But, yeah, find an outlet. Find something else that you can do that will bring you joy and bring others joy, too, because 9 times out of 10, you're not the only one sitting there by yourself alone, wishing you had somebody to talk to. Now you do via social media. Get out there, meet them, find them. Make the suggestion to the ones you want to invite. And just start a new tradition. Hey, New Year's Eve, let's all make a silly hat to wear and put it on our heads and get together online in a private chat and just, talk about things in the past. And you'd be surprised how much you have in common with others. Rehash childhood memories, and, we all grew up in an age where you could take a quarter and go to the store and come back with a whole bag full of penny candy that would last you most of the month. Well, we didn't all, but most of us in my age group did. There's always alternatives, so don't just sit at home and be sad and lonely. Find options, and you may get to the point where you enjoy these little get-togethers so much online that you decide to make it a weekly or a monthly event. This is an old pieces that went to a mixed media drawing game or mixed media art game. I want to get back into doing those, but I don't see many doing it nowadays, so I enjoy it. It's relaxing. Let's see. Might as well just make a line here of this color. Got a whole lot of green going on here. I guess y'all can tell I worked with a lot of green. But yeah, just a few suggestions for you to pass the holidays and not be sad and lonely. Hook up with some others and y'all share the holiday via social media. You're online talking to each other in live chats all the time anyway. You know each other through the live chats. Just reach out to people and say, hey, do you have any plans for the holidays? Would you like to do a private live chat or a private Christmas dinner together or whatever you come up with? Or Christmas crafting. You want to do some crafting on Christmas Day together. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would love to do it because they don't want to be by themselves either. Oh, Kathy, did you just do that? Did I do that? I sure did. Oh, what a freaking mess. Crunch berries. Well, it's there now. I gotta put something over it. Okay. There's always a way to fix something. I am finishing up my 2020 everything book this week, I think. I have a card from Christy Biddleston and one from Angie Brown that needs to go in there. And then I do believe it will be time to retire the 2018 through 2020 and start 2021. So guys, if you got a lot of little tidbits laying around, use them up. Put them in glue books. If you don't have, if you're not doing journaling or have a plan for them anytime in the near future, stick them down in a glue book. Because, why are you holding on to it? It's just creating more clutter. I expect the year 2021. Okay, I'm making a prediction now. This is the Kathy's prediction for 2021. And I don't know why my husband is in and out slamming that door, but I'm about ready to go postal. My prediction for 2021 will be we're going to see a whole lot more glue books coming out. Because we all have too much stuff. And we have been saving it for the great whatever. The great craft pop, what do you call those things? See, now I can't even think. Anyway, the end of craft supplies everywhere is going to happen. I swear, by the looks of my craft room. It's going to happen, I promise. I'm lying. I'm just joking. But get rid of this stuff. I'm looking at these things as I'm gluing them down thinking, I probably would have never, ever used this in anything, but I bought it for a few little pieces. So, now I'm using it. I'm putting it in glue books. And I'm finishing up a glue book that started, God knows when. I don't know when. I don't remember when. I want to say this was part of the Art Bar projects. I don't know for sure. I don't remember for sure. It's been that long ago. But I'm thinking it was part of something that we did in the Art Bar. And I just never finished it because I got busy with other things. Life got in the way, as I like to say. Life gets in the way a lot, doesn't it? You guys have that happen to you a lot? You're on a roll, you're going to town, you got all these big plans, everything's working out fine, and then life comes up and just smacks you in the head and says, forget about that. It's not happening. Yep, that happens to me quite frequently. And see, for some reason, this ephemera pack that I bought has a lot of baby girl sentiments. I don't know why I bought it. It may have been a thrift store find. We're getting married. Okay. It looks like I have a lot of packages together. And I do that a lot because I use these little Dollar Tree mason jars, little plastic things. And I've got a little rack over here I keep them in, buttons, whatever. I just throw in there, and once I open the pack, because if I don't, I'm going to lose them, for one thing. And for another thing, if I don't put them in something that I can close, they're going to be all over my floor. Because I'm a klutz that way. I go to reach for something or pick up something lately. I don't know what is going on. Okay, granted, I know I'm old. But come on. You go pick up something and all of a sudden it's on the floor and it barely touched your hand. What's with that? Come on now. I didn't work this hard to get this old and have all this crap going wrong. It's not fair, I tell you. I want to redo. I want to start all over and know what I know now. Boy, will there be some changes. Okay, I've got some package in here. Take the outside off, take the wording off, which I probably could have left it on there and just covered it up, but what the heck. And I don't even care that I'm covering that wording up because it's more the picture, the color I want on the page than the wording. Because we're getting married ain't happening, honey. No, no, no. This old lady's done with that silly mess. If I ever get single again, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to buy a Class B van, camper van, and I'm going to travel and see the entire United States. Hey, that's my plan. That's what I want to do. I will become a nomad, and you will see Kathy, the traveling, crazy craft lady nomad. If I live that long. And I'll be saying, hey, I'm coming through your town. Can I park in your yard? Don't say no. Come on now. Don't say no. Don't leave me out there in the cold. Because I'll give you a shout out on YouTube. I asked so-and-so, could I sleep in their driveway to be safe from all the crazies in the world? And they said, no, go forth and get slaughtered. Yeah, that would be fun. No, it wouldn't. It'd be funny, you have to admit. But I would like to. I've always wanted to just go on a road trip where I see the entire United States, but not stay in hotels, just be one with nature and have the ability to stay in like a camper or an RV, and we do have an RV. However, it is a diesel, and it's like a 350 Cummins diesel motor on that bad boy. And yes, diesel burns easier, and it's not quite as expensive to use as gas, but it's still going to be expensive. And I want to do it as cheap as possible. I've been researching, I've been watching videos about it. And heck, there's these things called the Dollar General Market now that sells food. And Dollar Tree sells food, so you could do it really cheap. I think I figured it out. Even if I stayed in a state park every single night for a month, and food and gas, no, it didn't include gas. The gas was separate. It'd be $460 a month. And you've got all your electric and water. Hey, can't shake a stick at that. So you can still travel. You have a safe place to stay. Free water and electric. And you're going to see so many interesting things. I would not drive the interstate. I wouldn't. I would stay on like 301, you know, little back roads that run through the towns but go in the same direction as the interstate. I would run parallel to the interstate, but I would stay completely off of the interstate. And in my travels, I have discovered that just about every small town in America looks the same. But some do have some different, unique things to offer. And this time of year, really, this is the time of year to do it. If you guys don't watch any of the travel videos, watch some of the RVers and the nomads, because they are traveling. And they're going through small towns in America, and they're posting videos of what they're seeing. And, you know, you learn a lot, especially if you have kids at home now that are being homeschooled. They can get a few free and fun history lessons on the United States just by watching. Well, maybe it's geography. Yeah, probably geography. Well, it's a combination of geography and history by watching YouTube videos of these people that travel. There you go, another one, sweet baby girl. This had to have been a thrift store buy, because I would have never bought that. Here's another one for weddings. Save the date. So somebody did a scrapbook on their wedding and their birth of their little girl and donated everything that was left over. Apparently. Because I got it. I have no use for it. Nothing to do with it. So here we go. Oh, you know what? Someone just said yesterday they're making a wedding journal. So I'm going to start pulling. I've got some glued down, but any others I come across, I'll pull those out and mail them to her. Maybe she can use them in her wedding journal she's working on. That would be cool. What is this, 1960s? I'm going to use up as much of this as I can on these 2 pages, though. Precious. There's some precious and few all of a sudden just popped in my mind. Because I am the crazy crafting lady and my mind works that way. Let's see, what does this say? Wow, I can't even read with my glasses on. Well, it's upside down for one thing. Handmade is all you need. Well, that's cute. And it's going in here. Because it's not to my taste of anything I would use in one of my journals. Excuse me. Allergies. hope. I live to sew. See, there's a whole big mixture of stuff in this. So, again, I'm going to say it had to come from a thrift store. Vintage Wedding Collection. Let's see that one. There's a little dress. Put my little dress in. Let's see. Where can my little dress go? My little dress can go right here. Let me take my pen. Let me sharpen my pen. Pencil. Draw me a little pair of beads. Oh, I hate when that happens. I don't feel that I am pressing that hard, but it just happens. Let's see, put her little hands down toward her pockets. Not quite long enough, but where the pockets are, she would look like an orangutan if I put the arms in longer. Let's see, let me give me my big old head for my Kathy's head, and my neck, and my eyeballs. And I'll give her a little crooked smile. And you guys that have not watched my earlier videos, I do what I call Kathy's Kids. Give her a ponytail out here. And it's just sketching of silly looking little kid characters. Put a ponytail out here. And then I'm going to draw her some funky looking little bangs. Oh, poor child, you can't hear a thing, can you? I didn't give you ears. So now you have some wonky ears that aren't even level. Oh, she's low. She needs to smell the flowers. There you go. I think she's going. She's my wonky Kathy's kid. So, let's see. What else can I do over here? Too many blank spaces still, so let's put some more. Put me a barn. And I really do draw better than this guy, as y'all know I do. But for journaling, I always draw wonky. I don't know why. But for this type of journaling. Put me a little, looks like a bug, but it's a little puppy or anything you want it to be. It can be a cow, it can be a horse. It can be anything you want it to be. So, let's see. I have an idea. Sorry, that's my pencil sharpener. I'm going to say 20 bites. A big one. Okay, let's see. What else? I have some words here. Somewhere I have a jar of words. See, I still have all of these things here to use. Well, I have more pages in the book, so let me see what else I'm laying in here. No. I'm not going to use stickers on it. No. I don't see my jar of words. It may have gone to the RV. Okay, let me look at my handy dandy little bowls I keep on my desk to throw junk in. What did I just do? Don't go to sleep, monitor. Hold on, guys. I'm coming back. Well, it says it's still recording, so I don't know what happened. So let me take out my junk in my handy-dandy bowl here. And add some of this on here. Which I just realized at this point I could probably use glue stick, but what the heck. I've started it. Let's keep going. Wishing you all your wishes for. Whatever. It didn't finish. Or I didn't finish it. Let's put it that way. Creativity takes courage. Yeah. Not listening to critics takes courage. I've had some people tell me, well, I've had a person tell me, well, your work's not that good anyway. It's not really very good. I mean, on everything. And other people say, oh, I really like that. That's beautiful. And they will come back and say, no, it is not. It's like, good Lord, okay. Happiness depends on ourselves. And that's us stronger than yesterday. Yes, we are. All of us are. No matter what we're going through, every day that we wake up and are given the opportunity for another day, we are stronger because of it. So my little flowers here are dying. Yeah, Kathy, good job. You can kill paper flowers. Okay, gosh, is there anywhere in here I can put this? Oh, what the heck, even if I cover something up? Yeah, it's got to go down somewhere or throw it away. Because that's the mood I'm in now for my D-stash. If you're not going to use it, throw it out. Get rid of it. Stop keeping stuff. Okay, I just saw my buttons. Where did my buttons go? Do I have any buttons in here? Oh, I was looking for this. See, you never know what you're going to find when you start going through stuff you just throw in a bowl. Darn it, I had some buttons. Oh well, I have this little ugly flower here. It's not ugly. But it just didn't go with anything I was using, so it went in a bowl. Dollar Tree, guys. Dollar Tree bowls. They are the best thing to turn you into a hoarder. Yeah. You just start throwing everything in it. Got me I'm going to keep that. Oh, no you don't, Kathy. Use it. Just use it. Don't save anything. But I really want to save it. But no. Put it down. Put it on the page. Let it go. Just breathe. Oh, how appropriate. Just breathe. Just let go of the clutter. Make something out of it. Give it away. Throw it away. Do whatever you're going to do. But get it out of your life because you don't need all that clutter around. Actually, it does depress you. Really, truly, take my word for it. Let's see. All you need is love. And it can be the love of another human. It can be the love of an animal. It can be the love of the hateful little squirrel that sits out in the tree outside twitching its tail at you, laughing at you. All you need is love. It can be self-love. Don't hate yourself. Don't hate your life. It's yours. Make something out of it. Do something. Be authentic. Well, this is turning into my word page. Make a wish. I wish everyone has a fantabulous new year and that 2021 is a killer year for all of us. Well, no, I'm not even. I'm taking that back. I'm not going to use the word killer. No, I'm not. I hope it is a wonderful year for everybody. I hope everybody finds some happiness. And this is Cultivate Kindness. Do you know what? It takes less time to make somebody smile or giggle or even a big old belly laugh by saying something funny than it does to think of something totally negative and random to say. Believe in yourself. That's what this one says. Believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. You can't convince others that you're okay if you don't believe it yourself. You know that old saying, I'm okay, you're okay, we're all okay. Do more than exist. Oh, heavens, yes. You know, there's so many people say, I'm by myself, I don't have anybody. I'm just existing, waiting for the Lord to call me home. Well, I hate to tell you all this, but have you ever noticed the weather patterns? The Lord has a sense of humor. And He's waiting for you to exist before He takes you away. So get busy if you want to really check out. You got to check in first. What in the world did I have that thing for? It's going in the trash. That's not even a keeper. I think that came in a package of flowers I had bought from somewhere. Oh, Lord. I think the rest of these paper flowers are just going to have to go in the trash. They're just starting to get on my nerves, even though they're laying there now. Where are we going? We're going right here, right here, right here, right here. And we're going to smear glue all over everything else we already put down. And then we're going to dig some more and some more bowls and stuff sitting around. And we are going to find a center. Here's center. What is that? Well, I'll be yours. There's an Alice in Wonderland charms I couldn't find. That's not one of them, but this is going to be my center here. Because it's in that bowl and it's got to go. You can put anything you want in a glue book. Anything. Just get rid of it. Don't hoard it. Don't save it. There is no use for it anymore. Get rid of it. So I got my little crochet twine right there. I'm going to stick it in that blob of glue. I'm going to stick this little pink flower on top of that. And I'm going to put another little blob of glue. And I'm going to put a button in it. It's too big probably, but it's going there. Yep, it did. It went there. Okay. I have almost emptied this freaking bowl. Hoo-hoo. Still have a mess on the desk, but I still have some more pages. Put another one of these T tags in here. Put this one down here. Read books. They're good for us. Yes, they are. I'm an avid reader. Oh, no. It's got to go with my... I got a Christy Biddleston sticker that's got to go in my friendship journal. I don't know how it got in here. Oh, there's another one. It must have been left on my desk after opening stuff. Let's see, I think it's a cat. No, maybe it's a monkey. And a cup. And the paper clips. Okay, they're not going yet. I have to find something else to do with them. Embrace beautiful chaos. That's our craft rooms, guys. Beautiful chaos. That's our craft rooms, right? Well, it is mine. And it's not so beautiful right now, but it's definitely chaos. Okay, I'm going to call these 2 pages done. I'm going to stick all these nests right here. I'm not going to put it in the bottle. I'm going to put it in a jar because as I come across wedding ones in here, I want to put them in a jar to send to the lady who's doing her very first wedding journal. I'm going to do her a happy mail with a bunch of wedding stuff that I want to get rid of. I'm kind of having fun with this destashing stuff, guys. I'm decluttering and cluttering you guys up. So, yeah. You know, mostly to my biggest supporters and people whose addresses were put in my group, I am sending out packages. I haven't done much this month because, good God, Kathy, Christmas and all. But I'm going to get back to it. After the first of the year, it's going to be mega. Because it's got to go. And I'm not doing sales on YouTube right now because I just got stuck too many times with people not paying me. I'll be honest. I'm not going to beat around the bush and lie and sugarcoat anything. You guys know I don't do that. It's, you know, I kind of like it is, plain and simple. I just got tired of people just sticking me with large orders. Why do you go to someone's cell and purchase over $100 worth of stuff, and you know you're not going to pay for it, and you know we all talk to each other, and I now know of 3, I think it is, 2 or 3, to be honest. I'm not sure which number it is. It's either 2 or 3. Other people, you have done the same thing too. So, guess what? We won't see you in our cells anymore. You can come in there. You can holler at me all you want to, but that person below you is going to be the winner every single time because you don't pay. You come and you get large orders from every single one of us, and you don't pay. And it's not fair to the other people who wanted it and would have paid. And it's not fair to the seller who's trying to get rid of it and destash and make a little tiny profit off of what they paid for it. So, that's my rant for today. Over and out on that one, because you know exactly who you are, and so does everybody else now in the crafting community. We got your number. And your game is over. And I am getting a horrible sore throat. I've had earaches for a month in both ears. And now I'm getting a horrible sore throat. And I don't want to go back to the ENT guy because he says he cannot scope me anymore because of the acid reflux has just about worn a hole through my esophagus. So, boy, old age is fun, 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 fun. Fun, fun, fun. If I hadn't known it was this much fun, I'd hurry up and got older sooner. But for all you young whippersnappers out there, go out there and enjoy life, live it to the fullest, because honey, it is over before you know it. And you can't even get up and down out of the freaking chair without grunting and groaning like you're having a good time in the, you know where. But yeah, life sucks sometimes, but you know what? If you wake up every morning and you can make somebody smile, it helps you forget other things that you're going through. Really does. Truly try it. Just say something nice to somebody today. Make somebody feel good. If somebody shows you their work, don't say, well, it's not really very good. Say, oh, that's definitely an improvement over some of your other stuff, or I like it, or, you know, it's not my cup of tea, but it's good. And no, I'm not drinking tea, I'm drinking coffee. If you all know, I'm a coffeeaholic. And I'm going back over this with my Stabilo pencil, just to make some little pop on the page. And this video is probably already way too long. I have glue on my hands. It's driving me nuts. I think that's why I don't do more glue books. I like doing them. I enjoy doing them. They relax me. When I'm doing them by myself, they relax me. You know, doing them on camera is it's a difference, but I still enjoy doing it. Because I can look at it after I've done it and see other things that I can do to make it look different than what it did when I put it down. So, yeah. Just do something you enjoy. It doesn't matter what it is. And you know what? Truthfully and honestly, and I want every single person watching this to remember these words, nobody else's opinion of your work matters. Unless you are selling, then yeah, you really want it to look good. But because Jane Doe doesn't like it, doesn't mean John Doe won't love it and pay you big money for it. So keep that in mind. Don't let others tell you your work's not really that good. Because they're jealous. That's all it is. They are jealous. Because the very same person who constantly said that to me, I have purchased some of their work. I have some of their work that have been gifted to me. And quite frankly, it's not anything I would put on display. It's not anything I would use. It's not the quality I insist on. So, that told me a world about my not very good comments. So keep that in mind. If somebody is constantly putting your work down, could it be they are a bit jealous and insecure? Because theirs does not measure up. Keep it in mind, girls and boys, ladies and gents, because there's always somebody out there who wants to play the other side of the fence. Don't jump the fence. And if you did jump back over and run, baby, run, because life is too short. Ta-da! Okay, I'm going to put my little signature people right here because I just love these guys. Started doing these in what? 7th grade. And they're just little doodles. You see how happy they make each other, just looking at each other and smiling? And I think back then we used to put little sayings on there about love and happiness and all this good crap, but right now I just use them as doodles. Because those days are long gone. Not 7th grade, will never be 7th grade again. But if you have kids, encourage them to doodle, because you can put more emotion in a doodle than you can ever in a conversation, especially if you have a child who is closed off and doesn't tell you what's going on, but you clearly can tell something is bothering them. Give them a pencil, Dollar Tree handheld pencil sharpener, and a Dollar Tree composition book. And say, I just want you to doodle. You don't have to be drawing. You don't have to do anything. Just put down little stick figures or flowers or whatever you want to do, and write out sayings of things you're thinking and put it in that notebook, and it's all yours. But get it off your chest somehow. You'd be surprised at the change it'll make in that child. Okay, guys, these 2 pages are done. And I didn't realize I had this many in here. But I will do another one another time. I will fill my bowls again. When my bowls are filled, I'll come back and do another one in this. And let's finish this one up in busting my stash. See you later. Bye-bye.